What up, fellow agents? Pure Prime here. Welcome back to the freaking channel. We had some great news today. Great news. The Division 3 has been announced out of freaking nowhere. We have it in the background, live on Twitter. It just went live. I'm recording this right now, live on stream. So don't forget to jump over to twitch.tv/IamPurePrime. We are talking about this right now, playing the game, so let's have some fun. But let's dive right into this article, go over it, let's talk it, and let's read through it, and then I will give my opinion about it a little bit, and I would love to know. I would love to know your opinion as well. So hit me up in the comments down below and let me know what you think about the Division 3, and of course, when you think is going to be live. If we have to put a date on it, I would guess it will be March 2027. Let's put it that way, like in 3.5 years. Maybe a little bit too fast, but that would be my guess. I would love to know your opinion. Again, hit me up in the comments down below. Julian Garrity has been appointed executive producer of the Tom Clancy Division brand, and Julian will oversee all games and products, including Tom Clancy's Division 3, led by Massive Entertainment, who is actively building a team for the game. So that is the first part of it. Actively building for it. So that means that they're still working on a team, of course. So don't forget that. Don't think that they will drop it next year or the year after. Again, this is my opinion about it, but they're still building a team. And there is a little bit more information about this as well. So let's dive right into the article. Julian Garrity appointed executive producer of the Division's brand. Let's get it in here. During Garrity's returning to the brand, he helped usher into the world. Garrity has been appointed executive producer for the Division brand and will make his move once Star Wars Outlaws, a game he's currently overseeing as a creative director, has shipped. So this already tells us that they're gonna start it after Star Wars. They might already have been doing some things in the background, but the full team will be formed after Star Wars will be released. So that's another thing that we have to keep in mind. Garrity is excited to return to the Division. Before he joined the Tom Clancy Division team as an associate creative director in 2014, he remembers seeing the promise in its first reveal at E3 2013. Man, that was great, man. I remember the gameplay promise, the co-op, the PvP, the open world RPG aspects. Its world seemed very relatable and very realistic. Like you could really be an agent for change within it. And they are definitely right about that. You know, it's a game that isn't really made by anybody else. Maybe the closest games that comes to the Division 2 then of course will be Destiny, but it's still a very, very different game. Destiny stands on its own, but the Division stand on its own as well. So I'm very, very happy that he sees it as a realistic shooter and keeps it that way, or at least that's how I'm reading it, of course. After joining the team at Massive Entertainment, a Ubisoft studio, and shipping the original in 2016, he moved to the Tom Clancy Division 2 as creative director, where he and his team crafted a new adventure in the summertime streets of Washington, D.C. Now, he's setting his sights on Tom Clancy's Division 3. Yes, sir! As well as the plethora of other projects set in the Division universe, including the mobile game, the Tom Clancy Division Resurgence, and the survival action shooter Tom Clancy Division Heartland. So of course, we still have Heartland on the horizon, we still have the mobile game Resurgence coming, so it's not only that the Division 3 has been announced, but the whole Division universe gets the attention that it deserves. We all know it deserves it, but of course, Ubisoft needs to be in there and needs to make sure that they can give out the money and the resources that Massive needs to build this awesome universe in what it deserves. So I'm freaking glad that not only a mobile game is coming, but also another free-to-play game with Division Heartland, straight up PvEVP. Then if we read a little bit further, a core focus of Jari's is to build a team for Tom Clancy's Division 3, which will be led by Massive Entertainment, while making sure Tom Clancy's Division 2 remains well supported. Outside of that, his attention will be on solidification of the brand's identity. And that's another little bit more of information. I'm very happy to read that while making sure Tom Clancy's Division 2 remains well supported, and that is a very, very important line in my opinion, although I don't really think that we will get new content after the DLC at the end of this season. But again, that is my opinion. If you have another opinion about it, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear your opinion. We may have over 40 million players, but the Division is still in its early years of the franchise. There are so many incredible stories to tell, places to explore, and people to protect. He's absolutely right. We can take the Division everywhere, because we have a few comms in the game that explain that there are a few places in the world that are still pretty safe, or at least that the people in that country had made their own base of operations. So maybe we can even go to Europe, or maybe we're just staying in the United States. Again, I would love to see what your thoughts about this are, but let's get further into this story. A key through line Garrity stresses is that every single expression of the Division needs to be of the highest quality. I think that we delivered that with Tom Clancy's Division cutting edge visuals, the incredible gameplay, and a promise to the player that they can't get this experience anywhere else. And then again, with Tom Clancy's Division 2, it's about refinement, it's about pushing the quality bar consistently forward. And like we talked about a little bit earlier, there's no real other game like the Division out there right now. Maybe a little bit Destiny, but like I said earlier, Destiny stand on his own and Division stand on his own as well. There are both kinda looter shooters, but that's pretty much everything however you can compare Destiny. Julian remains fully committed to making Star Wars Outlaws a successful both for development team and fans. He will remain on the project through launch to ensure the game meets the intended creative vision and provide a great experience for the player. And that's of course logical choice. You cannot just abandon Star Wars because you want to make Division 3. Ubisoft is not gonna let that happen, and Massive is not gonna let that happen as well. So this is just like standard practice. And then for the last little part, when asked if there's anything else Garrity wants to let the players of the Division know about its future, he brought up the talent of the Ubisoft development teams. There are a huge number of talented developers currently working on the brand, and I think that having more consistency can only make everybody's work sing. He's absolutely right. We need a full crew again. We need a full development team again. And then not ending in the first 3 months of the game. We need to keep this team together and just making the Division great again. You know how it is. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all the information that we got about the Division 3, but the announcement is here. I know it's probably gonna take a few years before we see it, but I'm so freaking hyped about this announcement already. This is going to be freaking great, and I cannot wait to hear more about it. So we're gonna lose a dev, and Ryberg was always very committed to the community. He was always in streams. I talked to him a couple of times in Tickle's stream, DJ Tickle, we all know Tickle. And he was a very, very nice addition to the game, and he did a bunch of things. So I know he's not gonna watch this video, but still thank you very much for whatever you did for the community, keeping the community afloat and making sure that we get all the right information and all the right content. Thank you very much for that. And that's pretty much it for me as well, guys. Again, let me know in the comments down below what you think about this. Are you hyped about this as well? Just like me, I think everybody is hyped, man. If we scroll over my Twitter feed, it's all about The Division 3 and this announcement. I am so hyped. So guys, thank you very much if you're still here. You are a freaking legend if you stick till the end. If you liked the video or helped you out in any way or form, make sure to like the video. And of course, if you're new here and you want to be updated about the Division 2 and the Division universe and the future Division 3, make sure to hit that subscribe button and I will see you in the next video. Pure Prime out.